requested India that we are ready to drop the fire, to stop the fire and implement ceasefire. To which we accepted, because in any case, war was not something that was on our mind. We did not initiate this conflict. This conflict was initiated by Pakistan with the Pahalgam attack. We only retaliated, targeting the terror bases in Pakistan and Pakistan. We were in any case never going for a war. So this is not a US brokered peace between India and Pakistan. This is something that after the effective Indian Air Force strikes on Pakistani air bases and military bases, Pakistan requested for a ceasefire and we accepted. That's number one. Number two, it was also alleged by Donald Trump that we averted a nuclear conflict between the two countries. And what are the signs for that? It is argued that Prime Minister of Pakistan, Shehbaz Sharif, had called a meeting of National Command Authority, which is the authority responsible for taking decisions on nuclear weapons, on the use of nuclear weapons. So the media also highlighted that a National Command Authority meeting is going to take place, presided over by the Pakistani Prime Minister. So they may be using nuclear weapons against India. And this has been the long policy of Pakistan, using its nuclear weapons as a blackmail against India. And blackmailing world community that if you don't mediate, if you don't interfere, if you don't stop India, we are going to use nuclear weapons. And Donald Trump is saying that we have averted a nuclear flashpoint, to which we have responded saying no. One, we will not be threatened by this nuclear blackmail anymore. And second, this conflict, they had not reached the nuclear threshold. We were only dealing in conventional military domain. So there were Indian Air Force strikes, there were military strikes, but we had not escalated it to a nuclear threshold, and we are not going to give in to this nuclear blackmail. Third, Donald Trump says that I told both these countries that if you don't stop war, I'm not going to trade with you. And I'm going to stop trade with both the countries. And both the countries want to trade with us. And in response to that, both the countries, because they want to trade with the United States, they dropped fire, hold fire, and then the ceasefire was announced. To which we have responded that there was no such discussion on trade during Operation Sindhu. None at all. The trade was never a point of discussion between India and United States. Fourth, we'll mediate on Kashmir. On that, Prime Minister Modi, when he addressed the nation a day before at 8 o'clock, he categorically said that if at all we are going to talk to Pakistan, it's going to be on two matters. One, it is going to be on terrorism, because talks and terror cannot go together. Blood and water cannot go together, which primarily means that we are not going to go back on Indus Water Treaty. We have kept IWT under abeyance unless and until Pakistan takes credible steps to dismantle the terror infrastructure on our soil. And if at all talks are going to happen, it's going to happen on the illegally occupied Pakistan-occupied Kashmir.
Guys,
so we want the